So here's that's the tragedy of, right, but the good side of it, the good ending of it was the community got together and said, "Oh hell no." So all the people in the community, like they spread this video, it went viral online. Hundreds of people showed up at the school and said, "No, this the schools needs to be held accountable. The police need to be held accountable. Why was this boy being bullied? We're gonna make sure this woman's protected." I thought that was a great moment for Black people because so often terrible things will happen to our own people and we'll just be like, oh, that's just business as usual because it's black on black, right? And they tell us like black on black crime that doesn't exist. That's what the liberals tell us. I think it does exist, and also I think that we as a community have to take responsibility for what's happening to our people. What are your thoughts?
How do we do that without vilifying ourselves or each other in a
Mm,
sense? How do we really attack that problem? Because I hear everything that you're saying and I love it truly because one of the things I say, in the Black community, we don't lack resources anymore. They say you can pool all the money in the Black community and you can start a mini country. So we don't lack money. We don't lack ingenuity. Black people have soul power. We are the best and the brightest, and our soul shines the best and the brightest. And we are the soul and the salt and the pepper on everybody else's inventions. So
mm,
they ride our backs to grow their businesses. But I said the only thing that we truly don't have is each other. And if we ever
mm.
truly united, we would really be powerful.
Yeah, well, I think that's a good point, right? And you asked that really important question. How do we do this without vilifying ourselves? Well, first off, I don't know if holding people accountable would be the same as vilifying them, right? Like, so for example, in Chicago, when I did speak on this issue because I felt it touched my soul to see this poor lady getting beat up by a bunch of damn kids. It angers me. I'm like, where's your daddy? Where's your mom? Where are your parents at? What's happening here? One thing that I did mention is I said these are our children, and maybe they don't get the guidance at home that they need. So I encourage the community to fix it, move past it, and then mentor these kids. Because a 9-year-old is not naturally gonna beat up somebody's mama, right? They learn that behavior from somewhere. We manufacture thugism just like you manufacture Teslas and and boxes of Cheerios, right? And so there's a systematic element to this, and we have to confront that. But I think there has to be standards and conditions to say, look, if you want to be invited back to the cookout, you're gonna have to meet a certain code of conduct. You can't come up in here beating up on a woman and think that we're gonna be okay with that. You can't run up in here disrespecting black men and consistently and being a nasty human being and have us act like, oh well, we're gonna overlook it because you look like me, right? So there really is, when someone says us, I'm like, well, what do you mean by us? Because if you show me some black man or black woman that's behaving in a way that is not appropriate, I'm gonna be like, that ain't us. That's not me. I don't relate to that.